Hey y'all, this is TCA Gaming. We're going to go through some purchases and then we're going to open up some packs. And we're going to open up a style of pack that I don't think I've ever opened up on camera here. Mainly in the past it's just been a little risky, but we'll just see what happens. So I'm going to start off with, looks like a PSA order. Set this off to the side. See, I'm hoping most, if not all, are PSA worthy. The Dragonite is iffy, has a pretty bad bend. Thanks Rusty, and feel free to share it on YouTube. Michael. Looks like this is what he sent in for his PSA submission. That one's grown really popular. I like that artwork on that Gyarados as well. Here's the Dragonite. Now I can see the bend right through here. You know, bend that big. I mean, if you want to send it to PSA, sure, but don't expect probably anything higher than like a 3 or a 4, even if the back is in really good condition. Got a Mewtwo, Pikachu, Clefable, and Pidgeot. So I got some decently big hitters there if they are PSA 9, PSA 10. Alright, next up I have a Persian. This is Topps Chrome. It's just the regular Topps Chrome. This is the set that I collect. I'm not really diving into the Sparkle, Techno, or Spectra. Maybe one day, but for me I think some of that stuff is priced a little too much for what Topps is. These have really started increasing. I was pretty much buying any that I needed for my set that was $50 or less. I've noticed a lot of people started listing for 100, 150, you know, way higher than that for some of the starters. And you know, I can kind of see it. I mean, they have good color, good texture. I like the thickness. I mean, that's why I collect this particular top set myself. But working on getting that in a full PSA 10. I think I had I had the most top rated set in PSA's registry for 2020. Now, my goal is by the end of 2020 to have all PSA 10s. Next up, I have a single purchase from, it says, Rusty, enjoy the packs. Still keep a lookout for that PSA 10 Vaporeon for me. I'll gift one to you, remind you. And this is from Sean. And this is actually a different Sean that I'm going to be talking about here in a minute. But this is the purchase that I made off of him. I'm pretty sure this was on Facebook. Yes, I still occasionally get on Facebook, and you know what? I run into some decent people on there, and this is one of them. We got a couple more Jungle Blisters. Here's that Vaporeon he was talking about. Looks actually pretty nice. He sold me 5 unlimited fossil booster packs, and these are unweighed. Said he didn't attempt to because they all had that little bar on the backside. Well, I guess those did. Check this out. Pokemon Fossil Booster. It's got that retro price tag on it. Wizards of the Coast 2336 Science Fiction. And some other stuff. But it was labeled under Science Fiction, so I'm thinking this was like in a library or something. I really don't know. But I got those. I would say they've got a good shot at being unweighed, other than maybe that one. And I also bought some Shadowless Packs off of them. He did show me the weights on these. And this is the Shadowless artwork, but it has a short crimp, so it has a chance of being Shadowless. Might not be. These should be lights here. And these two had a heavy weight to them, likely heavy weight. I'm going to open up one of these here in a minute because I want to see if there's actually Shadowless cards in here, and we'll talk through like what the odds are on that kind of stuff. And then last but not least, we have a Jungle Long Pack. This one did not come from this Sean, but I sold this to a different Sean, and I'm going to open this up, and I can't remember if he said he was getting the holograded or not, but this is the one that he bought. He wanted to open up on camera. So I'm going to open up this for Sean first, and then I'm going to open up this Shadowless Artwork Booster Pack. It's not guaranteed to have Shadowless cards, and like I said, we'll go through a little bit of those details here in a few minutes. So this is a long pack, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to open it up from the bottom just in case you wanted to preserve that long history to it. If I take off the top, the only way you'd really know is if you're familiar with these crimps. You know, the long packs actually have these long horizontal crimps, whereas the short packs, they do not. They've got the little vertical ones. Alright, should be 1, 2, 3, 4 off of the back. Tell there's one of those commons in there that's miscut. Good thing it's not the hollow. We've seen that before. Remember on Snorlax? Oh man. Alright, so we have Jigglypuff, Oddish, Cubone, Bellsprout, Meowth, Spearow. I think it was one of those. It was this one. notorious white corner. See if you can see a little better with a card. See that? It's just rounding issues, and it's got on that bottom corner right there too. Then we have Eevee, Persian, Rhydon, and Butterfree. Butterfree is always a nice one to pull for an uncommon. Alright, so for the holo we have Nidoqueen. That's a decent pull. If you can get in a 10, Nidoqueen is definitely one of the ones that you can go for. That's gotten to be a little bit harder. Looks like it's got a good gloss on the picture. It's got a real nice double print along the border, so it's not so silver. But I did see a print line right there going through its nose. You can kind of see it. If I catch it over here. There we go. So I think that would keep it from getting the 10. Unless they miss it, kind of like what we were doing there in the beginning. Because, man, those top corners look good. Wow, those bottom edges look great too. Wow, that's in really good shape. That little print line right there, I think is what's going to hold it back. But, man, that's a pretty good pull. Okay, so now we're going to open up this pack right here. I don't think I've ever actually opened one of these up. Just because it's got a high chance of having just regular shadowed cards. And, well, you know what? I'm going to take back the part where I said high. I don't really know the odds. I just know that you can pull shadowed and you can pull shadowless cards out of these packs. This was during the transition. So you had the original first edition base set packs. They had this artwork right here where it says trading card game at the bottom and 11 tradable game cards. And they also had the first edition stamp, but the crimps were long. They were a lot longer on top and on bottom. Shadowless Unlimited, so it'd be the exact same pack but without the first edition stamp on there. Those are also guaranteed to have shadowless cards inside. Sometimes they actually have first editions uncommons in the very back. And then you have this. So this is between, you know, the stages. Like part of it's changed. The cover art's still the same, but the crimps have not changed. Or the crimps did change. And so with these short crimps, you know, it's more like, you see with these fossil packs, they got the short crimps. They have a chance to have Shadowless Unlimited, but you just never know. So we could pull, you know, a non-holo Pokemon breeder out of this pack, or I could pull a Shadowless Charizard. I'm personally hoping that it's either a Shadowless pack, or if it's not Shadowless, that this has like the Arrow War Turtle or No Stage Blastoise or something like that. You know, I've heard from a guy that the No Stage Blastoise actually come from the dark packs from base set. I don't know that for sure. I haven't seen it pulled. And I don't think there's any leads on the War Turtle as far as I know. And I just love to see it done. And maybe the reason we don't see those arrows, we don't know the origin, is because they come from packs like this that are really tough to open because you have a lot of potential to lose money. Like I said, this should be a heavy pack, but it come in a section of 6 packs. I got 2 that were heavy, so that's perfectly like within the ratio of what you would expect, 1 to 3. But I don't have the box, so I don't know. And what makes me feel like it does have a good chance of at least being heavy is that it's right around half a gram more than the light packs. And the same thing with this other one right here. So 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm going to say that that's not a PSA 10. It's got a little white nick on the bottom. I'll show it to you. See it right there, really small. Got another one right there. Otherwise, not too bad. So here's the moment of truth. We're gonna see if they're actually shadows. I'm gonna do 1, 2, 3. I'm gonna pull out the 2 energies. Pretty sure it's the 2 energies before the rare. Oh, it is shadowless. So for those of you who don't have an eye and can tell immediately that these are shadowless, it's just a slight color variation. But when you're looking at energies that don't have a picture to give you a shadow, you can always check the dates at the bottom. See where it says 1998, 1999. Right here, and then it has 1999 and no space between the 9 and the wizards. So that's always how you can tell if it's a shadowless card, even if it doesn't have a shadow for the picture. This is what I'm talking about, shadowless over here. It's got a shadow, and then these cards that have pictures, they shouldn't have that shadow off to the side. It was added later on for a 3D effect. Now this one does have a little print dot. Oh, there we go. We have us a lightning energy. Let's see what else we have. Rattata, alright. Oh, Pikachu, red cheeks. Man, I'm going to have to put that into a sleeve because the red cheeks Pikachu, always having a bonus with those red cheeks, because people want the red cheeks a little bit more. From what we were told, or from what I've seen, the red cheeks was not supposed to come out till jungle. So the ones that have yellow cheeks, it's just they're a little bit more common, a little less desirable. But that's a great pull either way. Alright, so we have Potion, Doduo. Oh yeah, and here's where I was talking about. There's no shadow, there's no black, 3D effect going on there. Got the Weedle, Defender, Pokemon Center, oh, and War Turtle. Man, these Shadowless cards, anything packed fresh is nice now. Okay, so we do have a holo here. Probably not a PSA 10, but let's see what we have. Ooh, Chansey. Man, this one is super tough to get a PSA 10. So let's look at it. Wow, look at that line down the middle of it. What is that? Right here, it's like there's a loss of sheen the whole way down the card, almost like as if it come out of a theme deck. But it does have a few scratches off to the side. Chansey is notorious for not coming out in wonderful condition, but nevertheless, I'll probably get this one graded. Makes me want to open up this pack now, because it's most likely got a Shadowless holographic card in it, and these should have Shadowless non-holos in them. But that's really cool. I haven't opened up a Shadowless Unlimited pack, at least I know of, in a while. This type, I don't think I've ever had that happen, so that's really cool. But anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed, and hope I didn't bore you too much with all the information. But if you have questions, feel free to email me. If you put it down here in the comments, I may or may not see it. A lot of stuff does get filtered too. But thanks for watching. Thanks for your support. I'll see you guys in another video soon.